taking on Bobby Parnell tonight.
You know, both Ross and Uggla have low averages against the Mets career, but they always seem to do some major damage, as they both had a home run last night. And Bobby Parnell will have to try to keep that two-seamer down in the strike zone. That has been the key against Ross and Uggla.
Above the label, the bat.
Coghlan lines a base hit to left center to start the proceedings. Cut off by Evans, and Coghlan's going to try for two, and the throw comes up short, and Coghlan with a hustle double to start the night. 3-2 to Johnson after Parnell was behind 3-0, and he ends up walking him, and the Marlins have the first two men on.
You've already told what's happening.
Ground ball to short, not hit hard, and Anderson Hernandez boots it and loses every play, and the bases are loaded. And Cantu takes high, ball 4, and it forces in the first run of the game.
That's going to get a visit, I think, from Dan Warthen. Yep, here he comes.
Oh. Ball 4, and Parnell forces in yet another run. 2-0 Florida. 1-2. Struck him out. He went down to get him. To center field, not very deep. In comes Pagan, and it'll fall for a hit. Ramirez comes home as Pagan was thinking about throwing to the plate for a force play against the sore-legged Ramirez, but bobbled the ball. And so it's an RBI single for Ross, making it 3-0. They've been a tough guy to double up. And he strikes him out for the second out. And West goes down swinging.
He's been really great at home, but has really struggled on the road, despite a great start here at Citi Field. But those 6 wins are second in the National League to Jay Happ, who has 10.
Everything's big down there.
Best past the mound and into center field, and Pagan's got a 10-game hitting streak. He has had a great knack for first-inning hits all season.
Nope.
Not running, and Castillo grounds a double play ball right to Uggla. Ramirez with the easy turn, 4-6-3 on the double play.
Getting over on the ground out and scoring on a sac fly.
David drives one to right center, but Ross easing back, and that retires the side. In the air to left, and Evans drifting. That's the first out.
But this is kind of a little different program for young David Wright, the guys that have been here in his ball club.
Drive to center field by Johnson, and Pagan is there.
And the such.
Here's Hanley Ramirez hitting one hard and just past David and into left field. So Wright, who made a diving stop on a similar play last night, unable to come up with that one. A lesson, I don't want to feel this way again. As Cantu lifts one along the left field line, and Evans is there. We'll talk more about that next inning. Have you seen any substantial adjustments he's made since he's been here?
It looks like the same Mr. Francoeur to me.
Into center field, and the Mets have their second hit of the night. David saying, I never want to feel this way again, and Willie saying this will be a learning experience for you as Tatis strikes out.
For me, if you want to look on the bright side, well, can it get any worse when you hit rock bottom? There's only one way you can go, it's up. Well, maybe this is,
they've got a gel.
I mean, it's, no, that's strike 3 right there. It's already apparent.
Oh. Baker down swinging, and Parnell has his 4th strikeout. In the air, deep left field, forget it. That is way out of here and into the second deck. Dan Uggla cracks his 27th home run of the year, and now the Marlins lead 4-0. A no-doubter from Uggla, hitting it in that second deck where not a whole lot of home runs have gone. And now it's back. Yeah, see, he got the pub now. Man, his friends talk to him. Ross loses the bat. It skips off the dugout and into the crowd. Bouncing ball for Hernandez to handle, and he throws out Maven to end the inning. And so you could see him coming in through the infield, leading the drive. It was just awesome. What a sight. Hanley Ramirez handles it cleanly and throws out Hernandez for the first out.
It's up there.
Gets Parnell upstairs for his 4th strikeout, first time through the batting order.
Mac Jones was in left field, the old Brave.
Pagan draws a 2-out walk. 1-2 to Castillo. And Hanley Ramirez handles another one. Side retired. Out to right center field toward the gap, and West has his first major league extra base hit. It hops into the bullpen, a ground rule double for Sean West. Just his 2nd hit and his first double. Coghlan lines a base hit. West will be stopped at third, and the Marlins have first and third and nobody out.
Come out a little too early. He's got to really concentrate on staying close as long as he can.
Well, he walks Nick Johnson for the second time, and that loads him up with nobody out. It's a busy offseason for you. Ramirez strokes one into shallow right. That'll fall for a hit. West trots home. The throw goes to second, and it's time for a force play on Nick Johnson. It's 95 RBIs for Hanley Ramirez. It scoots away from Santos. Ramirez goes to second, but Coghlan holding at third. Cantu swinging 3-0. Right checks the runner, and that's the second out. There's a big out for Parnell. And Baker swings and misses, and that'll do it for the Marlins.
Try to improve on the swing, but your swing is your swing. It's what you when you grow up as a kid. There's a base hit by David up the middle.
That breaks an 0 for 15 skid for David.
You know, you have your swing. You can make some adjustments, but I've seen from David this year, as Francoeur hits a rope to left, that's going to get in the gap.
Coghlan unable to cut it off. Right goes to third. He's going to be held up there by Razor Shine. So Francoeur 2 for 2. Pitch number 12 to Tatis, and he finally draws the walk. So a chance for Evans. And Nick hits the first pitch through the hole for a base hit. Wright comes in to score the first Met run. Everybody else moves up a base. Nick Evans with an RBI single, and now it's 5-1, and the tying run will come to bat for the Mets. Driven to left center field. Coghlan getting over, tagging at third. Francoeur. He's going to come on home as the throw goes to third. It's a sacrifice fly for Santos to cut the Marlin lead to 5-2. But he bounces a double play ball to Uggla, and Ramirez with the turn. West turns his second double play of the day. Ransay, that's good.
Well, Ransay has short legs too.
That's why they
Penguin.
call him the Penguin. Right? Uggla draws a leadoff walk.
Those guys did the military service. They lost a lot of time.
Grounded fair right over the bag and down the line, and that'll roll all the way to the corner for Cody Ross. Uggla being waved around. He'll score easily. Ross pulls in at second with an RBI double, and now it's 6-2 Florida. Second RBI of the night for Cody Ross.
Nice hustle, Uggla.
Bounce down to third, and Wright throws out Maben as Ross holds second, one away. Here's Sean West. He grounds one to short. Runner advancing. Anderson Hernandez takes a shot at third, and he gets him. Again, the 3-2, and Coghlan grounds one out to short. Hernandez will have to go to first, and that'll do it. Starting regimen continues as Valdez gets nicked by the pitch, and the Mets have a leadoff base runner. Angel Pagan rips one down the left field line into the corner. Off the wall, played nicely by Coghlan, and Pagan hustles into second base with a double. 1-2 on the inside corner, strike three called. So Castillo down looking for the first out of the inning.
Lowering of the mound
to shortstop. That'll get a run in, and now they've got Pagan trapped. Cantu makes the toss to Uggla, who puts on the tag. So some poor base running by Pagan for the second out. Bounce toward the hole, a base hit for Francoeur, who's now 3 for 3.
Well,
so that base running play by Pagan looms large. 2-2 to Tatis, and he loops one into center field, a base hit. That'll chase home David Wright. Francoeur goes to third. Fernando Tatis with an RBI single, and now it's 6-4 Florida. And the breaking ball popped up. Cameron Maben waiting for it to come down through the raindrops, and he secures it. Slow ground ball, and Stoner's there to field it with two hands, and that's his first out in the major leagues. 3-2, and the breaking ball right through Stoner, and he goes down hard.
How about that?
Well, after Ramirez was left on the seat of his pants. It to left center field and deep, but Evans is back. And that's the second out. Back to first goes Ramirez. Stoner ahead on Baker 0-2. And the curveball popped up into shallow right. Francoeur a long way to come, but he gets there. And so Toby Stoner throws a scoreless inning as we speak.
So all you folks that forgot about that, don't change that dial now.
Well, they had forgotten until you reminded them. Uggla to his right, the off-balance throw on a hop, and they get him. Nice play by Dan Uggla to throw out. That's we're down 5-0 in this game, but they're in it now, 6-4 as they bat in the 6th. And a broken back grounder. This one right at Uggla. And quickly 2 out.
It's a little easier for a guy that started all season long.
And Reed down on 3 pitches to end the inning. And winning the last few days as Green strikes out Uggla. 1 down in the 7th.
Until he was in 7th grade and he came home and I said, Dad, I really want to play football. And so he did. Is that one a doinker that goes in the outfield, and Ross is going to be on first here.
Get us some momentum into the playoffs.
Runner goes, swung and missed, and Ross steals the base as Maben strikes out for the 2nd out. Whether Madsen's now the closer, whether he's supplanted Lidge, what Lidge's role is, and that, as you know, with relief pitchers can be a big problem, especially. And it's hit toward the hole, smothered by Castillo from the seat of his pants. He's safe at first base. And Johnson hits it hard, a base hit. That'll bring home Ross and bring home Glode. A big 2-out, 2-run hit for Nick Johnson to stretch the Marlins lead to 8-4. Brian Stokes comes on to face Hanley Ramirez. First pitch swinging, gets it under the glove of Hernandez, and that'll bring home another run for the Marlins. Coghlan comes in to score to make it 9-4. On the verge of being knocked out of the race. Sharply hit right at Hernandez, bobbles momentarily, but gets the out.
Like a Toby Stoner, so he's what, your 12th, 13th, 14th guy, has to pitch an important inning when your team has gotten back in the game.
And Angel Pagan with another base hit, and he is 3 for 3 tonight. And Angel just keeps on racking up the base hits.
He sure does.
Carpenter or Wainwright for the, well, it'll be Carpenter.
And Castillo on a 10-pitch at bat works out a walk. So the Mets not going away easily as Calero has given up a single and a walk to his first 2 hitters. 2-2 to right, and David can't lay off, and he's struck out for the first out of the inning. Got within 6-4. And Francoeur gets under one to shallow center. Uggla going out, Maben and Ross coming in. Ross makes the catch. Pagan had no idea where the ball was. He took off. He's doubled off. Must have thought it was 2 out. Baker drives a base hit to center, and the Marlins have their 13th hit of the night.
So
to the right side, Castillo smothers another one, but again he can't make the play, couldn't find the ball, and Uggla has an infield hit. And Ross down swinging. Broadway has his first strikeout. Ball 4, and Maben is on with a walk. Back past Broadway and into center field. Baker is in, Uggla right behind him. Pagan's throw is well offline. A 2-run single for Wes Helms, and the Marlins have stretched their lead to 11-4.
Well, you know what? If he makes that play, inning's over.
Tatis will take the sure out at first for the 2nd out of the inning as the runners move to 2nd and 3rd. Toby Stoner's been the most successful Met pitcher tonight in his big league debut for a scoreless inning. Tatis can't get that one, and that'll score 2 more for the Marlins. Maben and Helms both come in to score. Johnson stops at first. He has a 4 RBI night, and the Marlins now lead 13-4. Johnson was forced at 2nd. Hit sharply. Anderson Hernandez with a nice backhand stop and a great throw to get the force at 2nd.
Oh my goodness.
The Coneheads are back. Tatis smacks one toward the left field corner, and that's off the wall. Coghlan does a nice job playing the carom, and he holds Tatis to a single. That's the 2nd ball Coghlan has played off that angled fence, just like that. Anyway, it's a moot point now. Evans pops it up. And Hanley Ramirez there to grab it for the first out.
Oh my goodness.
Into right center field. Over comes Maben with Ross, and Maben steps in front to make the catch. Tatis scrambling back.
About 15-20 minutes after you guys leave, he's still out there.
Strike 3 called. Anderson Hernandez down looking. 16 hits for the Marlins, and the Met pitchers have walked 7. Cantu breaks his bat, lofts one to left, and Evans gets over 1 out.
Is Freddie Gonzalez looking on?
Was he consulting?
Marlins manager.
Anderson Hernandez throws out John Baker for the 2nd out.
Maybe he's looking for a future starter. Who knows?
Strike 3 called. Uggla down looking.
In the inaugural season.
Sullivan down swinging. There's the 1st out in the last of the ninth. Cracked into center field. Maybin has it. And Pagan is retired.
That was a pretty good one.
1955. How about Sandy Koufax in 65?
There you go.
Swing and a miss. Castillo is struck out. And the ball game is over. The Marlins complete a 3-game sweep of the Mets in dominant fashion as they win it easily tonight, 13-4.
Well, they had to come in here, and Jerry Manuel takes that long walk after another loss here to the Marlins at Citi Field.